How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of Jason's Realm here, and today I'm here bringing you guys my USfl Week 10 power rankings. Can't believe we're already at this point, but let's dive right into this. Before we do, I want to ask you guys a question. What do your power rankings look like heading into this week? We have a very interesting situation that'll play out for the playoffs, and I want to see who you think has the advantage given the strength and power of each team. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll get back to every single one of you guys who leaves a comment. At number 8, we have the Michigan Panthers, down 2 spots because they could only put up 7 points against the Maulers, and they gave up 19. I mean, that team, they've been baffling this year. They started out 2-0, lost the next 4, or lost 4 out of the next 5, winning 1 game. They've been all over the map this year. It's hard to gauge this team, but they have really been falling off late in this season. At number 7, we have the Philadelphia Stars, down 2 spots as well from last week, as they did take a tough loss to New Jersey, who has really been struggling this year. So to lose to a team that's really been struggling, and you're already in the 5th spot, you gotta fall a couple of notches, you know? I mean, Philadelphia, they also screwed themselves by not going for a touchdown or going for it on 4th down in the 4th quarter, down 7. Why would you not do that towards the end of the game? I mean, it's kind of stupid to do that, to kick a field goal, but they did. So can't really justify any higher than 7 for them. At number 6, we have the New Jersey Generals, up 1 spot from last week after their win against the Stars. They're not higher purely because they almost blew it at the end. They almost choked it. They gave up in that 4th quarter. They were outscored 17-7. They let up 17 points when they were up, and they almost blew it. They, quite frankly, almost lost the game in the 4th quarter. So, not quite sold in this team, but they are alright at this point. At number 5, we have the Pittsburgh Maulers, up 3 spots from last week after their incredible defensive showing against the Panthers. This Maulers defense, if the Maulers are going to win anything this year, they're going to win it off the back of their defense. They're not going to win it because of their offense. Their offense is going to be complimentary, but the defense is what's going to carry this team. If the defense is on, this team is lights out. If the defense crumbles, yeah, they're trash. Forget about them. So that's why they're kind of middle of the road at this point. The defense is playing up, and if they can keep playing up, they do have a lot of potential. At number 4, we have the Houston Gamblers, down 1 spot from last week, as well, they took a pretty bad loss to Birmingham. Now, you can't really fault them. It was Birmingham, but at the same time, taking a loss by 13, or by, 23 they lost by? I mean, that was an absolute blowout. So, the fact that Houston took a blowout like that, and they're fighting for their playoff lives at this point, because now they're on the outside looking in. New Orleans has a simple win and in next week. So, you know, Houston really going to need some help, and they are really starting to struggle down the stretch. At number 3, we have the Memphis Showboats, down 2 spots from last week. It almost put them down to 4 because, well, it was absolutely embarrassing. It was a laughing stock. They lost by 28 points. 28 points to a team that has been struggling and collapsing before our very eyes against the Breakers. I mean, Memphis, what were you doing? I know you won 5 straight, and you were due, but still, you're due, but you don't lose by 28. I mean, Memphis completely blew that. Completely blew it. But they do still have potential, so, you know, because they have potential and they were really hot, can't really ding them too bad on that. At number 2, we have the New Orleans Breakers, up 2 spots after their incredible win over the Showboats. They would be number 1, but one team has really been getting hot and good at the right time. But New Orleans, still good, still getting good right now, still playing hard, winning games, doing what they gotta do, and they are showing it, especially with that 28-point victory over the Showboats, the hottest team in the league by far. Well, that leaves, for those of you guys keeping track at home, the number one team, the Birmingham Stallions, up 1 spot from last week, able to move up as Memphis did lose, and they did put up a good game of themselves against Houston, winning by 23. This team is back. Alex McGough is leading this team. They are back. They are dangerous, and they are fighting machines, trying to go for another championship 2 years in a row. And Birmingham, the offense really shows what they can do. That offense is good. But the only thing that would be better is if that offense would be with the Maulers' defense. Oh, man, forget about it. Forget about it. That's lights out. That's a perfect team right there. But still, that Birmingham offense, second to none, best offense in the league, and they show it week in and week out. Well, that's about going to do it for me today. If you guys did like, don't forget to smash like and subscribe, as it helps me out a whole lot. And also, go ahead and check out the video over here. It's one that YouTube thinks you should watch, if you're still sticking around here. And I guess with that, I hope to see you there. Peace out, and have a good one.